Okay, the trade is finally set. Jimmy Butler is a Golden State Warrior. He's finally out of the Miami locker room. I know Pat Riley's happy. It took 6 teams to do it, but let's talk about the trade. Jimmy Butler ends up on the Warriors. Jimmy Butler is now a Golden State Warrior. Now, Steph Curry's not getting any younger. He's still Steph Curry. You know what I mean? It is what it is. He's a generational talent. We know who Steph is. We know who Draymond is, and we know who Jimmy Butler is. They're vets. We know what they are, right? As far as Jimmy Butler's fit, I think Jimmy Butler is one of the most plug and play, all-star, all NBA level players that you can have in the NBA, because he can do whatever you want on a basketball court. He can do whatever you want him to do. You want him to defend, play make, shoot, clutch shots in the playoffs. Like, he can do it all. So I think he's a plug and play with this team, and I think they're gonna get real creative, right? My only concern with Jimmy Butler on this team is his availability, because Steph needs help. Those guys need help during the regular season. Like, they're not that juggernaut they once were, and they really have to fight tooth and nail for their spot in the playoffs, right? So I'm hoping Jimmy Butler, with the new change of scenery, he can breathe some fresh air, man, from the Bay, and hopefully it reinvigorates his love for the game, and that he actually wants to play, and during the season that he can play a bunch of games for them and get them to a solidified playoff spot in a very competitive West, which I believe they can do, man. I think a big 2, I'll say. No slight at Draymond, but like Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler, that two-headed monster is gonna be a lot to deal with, and I think they can get it done, even though the West is a dogfight. On the Miami side, getting him out of the locker room is a win. Like, no matter how you did it, him and Pat Riley weren't seeing eye to eye. It was getting kind of high schoolish. Like, it was kind of weird. I think we're getting tired of it, but he's out. And I know Miami's heading in a new direction. They're doing pretty well with their young guys. Tyler Hero is stepping up. Kyle Ware. They got Superman out there. He's looking like the rookie of the year favorite. Like, they still have Jaime Jaquez. Like, they're fine. Miami's okay. Miami's forever going to be okay. They're always going to be competitive, right? Now, Golden State is going to take advantage of Steph's window from here on out, and I think they did. I think both teams came up. Both teams answered the problems that they had, and I think it's going to go well for both. I give both teams A pluses for this one.